Hi, I'm Charles Dewandeler, and today we're taking a look at some of the greatest cartoons from the Golden Era. And what better way to start than with one of the most popular cartoon characters, Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny starred in over 160 short films for Warner Brothers. Some of these cartoons were called Looney Tunes, and some of these cartoons were called Merry Melodies, but they were always great. This cartoon, entitled A Corny Concerto, is a parody of Walt Disney's Fantasia, which came out just a couple of years before. It stars Bugs Bunny with his nemesis Elmer Fudd, as well as Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. Enjoy.
Greetings, music lovers. First, we will hear a waltz written by Johann Strauss. And as we hear the rhythmic strains of the haunting refrain, listen to the whip-wing rhythm of the woodwinds as it rolls around and around, and it comes out here. Wasn't that lovely? And now we will present the beautiful Blue Danube.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh, hey there. I was just reading the Superman comic book. Did you know Superman first appeared in comic books in 1938? He was the world's first superhero, and he quickly became their most popular character. He was selling 1 million comic books every month. Soon, everybody tried copying him. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of superheroes created for comic books since then. Now imagine you're a kid in 1941, and the only way you could enjoy Superman for the past 3 years was in two-dimensional comic books. Until one day, a new movie hits movie theaters near you. Now, for the first time, you can see Superman fly across the sky and use his superpowers to fight bad guys and monsters. Back then, this couldn't be done with CGI. Computers didn't even exist. The only way movie studios could do this in 1941 was with animation. That's where animator Max Fleischer comes in. Back in their day, Max and his brother Dave were producing some of the greatest cartoons in the whole world. In this cartoon, Superman battles a giant lizard. Okay, let's just call it what it is. It's basically Superman versus Godzilla, except they just couldn't call it Godzilla due to copyrights. So here now is Superman versus Godzilla. Superman versus the Arctic Giant.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound, this amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent. Penetrating deep into the frozen wastes of the great Arctic plains, an archaeological expedition searching for prehistoric fossils makes an amazing discovery. A huge monster, as lifelike in appearance as when it roamed the earth millions of years ago in the Mesozoic age, is found frozen in the ice in a state of perfect preservation. Constantly handicapped by the hazardous sub-zero elements, the scientists and their band of tireless workers succeed in removing the mammoth creature from the frozen pit. The ice-encased monster is loaded into the hold of a huge freighter equipped with a special refrigeration plant and brought to this country. Here, in a specially constructed wing of the Museum of Natural Science, this awe-inspiring creature is displayed to the public for the first time.
To say that if the ice were permitted to thaw, there's a possibility the monster might still be alive? Thank you, Professor.
Yes, Chief.
Lois, there's a new angle on that frozen monster story. Get over to the museum and see what's doing. They've got him in a special refrigerator.
Okay, Chief.
Oh, Lois, want me to go over there with you?
No, thanks. You'd probably faint if you saw the monster. You scare so easily.
Maybe she's right, but Superman hasn't fainted yet.
Ken produces the necessary refrigeration. The control board is downstairs. I'll show it. The entire plant is operated from this board. The thermometer must be watched constantly, as any rise in temperature might prove dangerous.
Boy, what a story.
Outside, everybody. Step lively, please. Use the nearest exit. Please, folks, keep moving. We have to clear this room at once.
That's what he thinks.
Police headquarters. Hello, Chief. Send the riot squad. We're in trouble.
Give me the city desk. Hurry!
Attention all cars. Proceed to fit the men at once.
Chief, Lois is in the museum.
Better get over there, Kent.
Right. This looks like a job for Superman. Lois!
Superman!
You'd better get back to your office where you'll be safe. I've got some work to do.
Yes, sir. And this the best story in years? Swell chance.
this time, stay put.
Yes, my lord. And thanks.
You showed plenty of courage getting that monster story, Lois.
Thanks, but where were you?
Me? Oh, I must have fainted.
Woody Woodpecker is a popular cartoon character who debuted in 1940. He was created by Walter Lantz. As legend has it, an annoying woodpecker was pecking holes into the roof of Walter Lantz's cabin. Walter wanted to shoot the woodpecker, but his wife insisted he create a cartoon about him instead. One of the actors he cast to play the voice of Woody Woodpecker is the legendary man of 1,000 voices, Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc also voiced such popular characters as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Barney Rubble, and countless others. In this cartoon, Woody decides not to fly south for the winter and ends up running out of things to eat. I think that the scenes between Woody and this cat may have been inspiration for The Simpsons' Itchy and Scratchy cartoons, which came out decades later. Check it out and see if you agree with me.
The weatherman's right. We better go south right away. You said it. Winter's coming. Winter's coming.
Swim. Hey, Pop, where's everybody going?
We're all going south. Groundhog says a terrible blizzard's coming.
Ah, go on. That guy don't know his shadow from a hole in the ground.
You'll freeze to death if you stay here.
And you won't have any food either.
Don't worry about me. I got plenty of food. And right now, I'm going swimming. Must be hard water in this lake. Blow your head off. See if I can. It's nice and warm here, and I got plenty of food. Go on and blow. Hey, come back here with my food.
I'm that hungry little kitty cat you just read about. I'm so hungry I could eat a woodpecker. Yeah, that's it.
Pardon me, buddy. That's probably the grocery man. Come in. You're just in time for dinner.
Yeah? What are you gonna have for dinner?
I'm gonna have catfish.
Yeah?
Let me take your scarf.
You know, I think that pigeon tried to choke me.
You must be pretty cold, buddy.
No, I ain't cold.
Oh, yes, you are. Step over by the fire and get warm for dinner. Oh, boy. Feline fricassee.
Now, my fine pigeon, I'm going to pick you dry. Mice. Meat. That was pretty good. But you know I'm still hungry.
Yeah? So am I.
It seems early cartoons almost always start a talking animal who would inevitably get into trouble. One of the most popular silent era cartoon characters was Felix the Cat. Now, Felix's popularity declined a bit once cartoons switched over to sound, but this cartoon is not only in sound, it's also in color, which is a real treat for Felix the Cat fans back in 1936. What I enjoy most about this cartoon is when Felix encounters an underwater civilization, which reminds me of the Disney cartoon The Little Mermaid. However, this Felix cartoon came out 50 years before. Let's take a look.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's the matter, Annabelle? Don't you feel well? Aren't you happy? I know what's wrong with you. You're lonesome. I'll get you a little playmate. get you a little playmate yet.
No, I didn't see any goldfish come this way.
But I saw some go this way, and that way, and this way.
Did you see any goldfish come this way?
No!
Calling all cars, calling all cars, calling all cars, calling all cars.
Going to cook him and eat him, huh?
But I don't...
Silence! Silence! How would you like to be put in a hot frying pan and cooked until you were nice and brown? On both sides. How would you like to be somebody's dinner? How would you like to be my dinner?
But I don't eat fish.
Then what were you going to do with him?
I wanted to give him a nice home with my pet goldfish. But I got a home.
A good idea. Come along with me. Bless you, my children. Good luck and goodbye.
What do Daffy Duck, dinosaurs, and cavemen all have in common? They all existed in the same time period. Okay, in most cartoons they don't, but in this one they did, which is why this Daffy Duck cartoon is so unique. Directed by legendary animator Chuck Jones, and starring the voice of, that's right, Mel Blanc, here is Daffy Duck and the Dinosaur.
Gee, am I hungry? I could eat a saber-toothed tiger. Well, anyway, half a one. Well, this isn't getting me breakfast. Here, Fido. Well, thanks. Now, come on, I'm famished. Well, I'll bet you're cranky before breakfast, too. Be quiet! Yum, yummy. My favorite vegetable, duck. Gosh, that duck acts like he's crazy.
That is correct. Absolutely 100% correct.
So that's the way it is, eh? All right, then. Fine thing. No swimming. Other cavemen get to go swimming, but I never get to do anything. Well, what are you looking at? Don't just stand there. Do something. Now go get it. The big lummox. Well, now isn't that clever? The hunter's helper. Now come on!
for a guy that never took a lesson in his life.
Wait here.
Here you are, girlie.
Gee, thanks a lot. Well, just what I wanted. A duck breakfast. Gee, I can hardly wait. Come on, Fido. Almost there.
Golly.
You know, maybe that wasn't such a hot idea after all.
Good night, folks.
Sometimes animation companies like Disney or Warner Brothers or Max Fleischer would lend their services to the US government or corporations to produce what we would call public relations videos. For example, this next cartoon, called A Coach for Cinderella, was actually paid for by, you guessed it, the Chevrolet Car Company. Now, why would Chevrolet produce a cartoon about Cinderella? That's an excellent question, and I'm glad that you asked. It's because this cartoon was a commercial. It taught viewers a little something about how assembly lines worked, and it taught Cinderella that what she really wanted in life wasn't a coach made from a pumpkin, but instead, a modern-day Chevrolet. Chevrolet did not pay us to include this cartoon in our anthology, but we included it anyway for free, because we believe what the animators did here was really clever, and we know that you'll enjoy it.
When our countryside lay deep in snow, and the angry wind would howl and blow, and the food in our pantry was running low, who helped us then? Who eased our woe?
Cinderella, we should know.
Now listen, men, she needs us now. The prince has asked her to his ball, but she can't make her courtly bow because she has no coach at all.
No coach at all?
No coach at all. To make her happiness complete, we'll make a gown of silvery strand with crystal slippers for her feet and the finest coach in all the land. Are you with me, men?
Yes!
Go! Yes! Be off, my men!
I suppose you've heard about that hussy, Mrs. Webb Spider.
No, but I'm listening.
Well, far be it from me to gossip, but it seems that only last night, Mr. Webb Spider... No, yes.
Sacramento, what's the matter? Lazy? Get to work. Who's the next up? Stop, Tony, you're tickling.
One big blow and the seeds fly in to test the air that lies within a coach for Cinderella.
Heads up down there.
a gown for Cinderella. Borrowed from another day, now we present in full array the coach for Cinderella, the coach for Cinderella.
When I was a kid, one of my favorite cartoon characters was Popeye the Sailor Man. He was just an ordinary guy smoking a pipe until he'd eat some spinach and gain some super strength. Now we all know spinach doesn't really do that to people, but as a kid I wanted to try spinach anyway just to see what it tasted like. I convinced my mom to buy me some, I tasted it, and I hated it. It was disgusting. So I never ate spinach again, but I still enjoyed the Popeye cartoons. Just like many of the greatest Golden Era cartoons, Popeye was produced by Max Fleischer, and this cartoon may be his best adventure. Aladdin and His Wonderful Lamp is a retelling of the famous Aladdin story, but with Popeye and his girlfriend Olive Oyl as the main characters. Keep in mind, this cartoon came out in 1939, over 50 years before Disney's cartoon Aladdin. I wonder at what point in this cartoon Popeye is going to eat some spinach and then just punch a bad guy right in his face. Let's watch it together and find out.
Gosh, but the story of mine should be great. I really don't know how the people can wait. I have to decide who the actors will be. I think I'll make the hero in me. The hero, Aladdin, is handsome and smart. Why, Popeye the sailor is great for the part.
Make way for the princess! Make way for the princess!
I better rapture myself here. Oh, a pencil better.
Thy reign will soon be over when my secret I hide. Then I shall be the ruler, and you shall be my bride. Yeah. Let me see, where was I? A rub on this lamp will bring riches and fame. This lamp is well guarded by torrents and flame. But one dare secure it, Aladdin's his name. He liveth on the corner of Chow and Main. Aladdin shall help me this lamp to obtain, then Aladdin shall never be seen again. Yeah. Yes, Aladdin, the princess has chosen you to procure for her the magic lamp.
Well, she made a good choice, and I'm just as fond of it.
Why, only you alone are with me of such a precarious mission. Yes.
Say, you're out of breath. Maybe you better lay down for a couple of years, huh?
Beneath that rock is a dangerous passageway,
Is this so?
beyond which you will find a golden lamp. Bring that lamp back to me.
Oh, bring that lamp back to you, huh?
Anything for the princess. I go for the princess.
Yes, Aladdin. Go on.
Yes, I go.
I'm good.
Slow me down. It's poisoning.
Boy, lamp the lamp. That must be made out of sapphires, I guess, huh?
Oh, boy, I make good.
The suspense is terrible. I wish Aladdin would hurry with that lamp. Oh, my... No?
Hey, mister, I got the lamp. For the princess.
The lamp. For the princess.
Yeah, that's right. For the princess, I got a lamp for the princess.
Whoa.
The princess! Ha! That was only a trick, my fool. Only you and I know of this magic lamp, and soon you will forget.
Whoa. Wow.
It's mine. I have it. It's mine. Oh, my lamp, the lamp. The lamp. I want the lamp.
Whoa. Hey, what happened? Where am I and how do I get out of this place? That's what I want to know. Just this.
This place looks kind of spooky to me.
Oh.
It pulls me up here. Oh, I wish I was light-headed so I could see where I'm going, you know. Well, here's my last match. I hope I strike it lucky, that's all.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Hey, who are you? Where'd you come from?
I you the janitor or something?
I am the slave of the lamp. I come from the nowhere, I go to the no place, and here I am. You make a wish, and I give it. You want something?
Did you say a wish?
A wish. I can have a wish, huh?
Well, I wish I was out of here. Can you show me the entrance to the exit?
Oh, certainly.
Well, let's get out of here.
You better.
Hey, take it easy. Put your push it now, young fella. I hope I know what you'll do. Wow.
Oh, boy. Oh, an escalator. Women and ladies, bargain basement on the top floor. Main entrance all out. Boy, I'm glad to get out of that hole, all right. Now if I could only find the bed.
If you don't see what you want, run for it. It's a very good idea, I think. Take a try.
Hey, you.
Oh, for goodness sake. You want something?
Yeah, what's all this magical stuff about?
Well, I told you I could fulfill up any wish or desire.
There's something funny about this phony. You've got to test him out. I think I'll give him a tough one.
Okay. I wished I was a wealthy prince.
You veteran.
Hey, what's going on back there? Oh, boy. What can I do for you? I do most anything you ask me to. I go and get that pot of gold from the rainbow and bring it where you are. And then I'd hitch your wagon to a star. What can I do for you? Say, how'd you like to have your dreams come true? I'd like to make you happy through and through. Indeed I do. So what can I do for you? Thank you very much. Thank you. Get up, dog biscuit.
It's Aladdin! He's alive! He has the magic lamp, but he shan't have it long.
I hope the princess is home. That's all. Oh, I got the lamp here. Oh, rubber.
Hey.
Oh, at your service.
Bring me a chest full of precious pearls and diamonds and stuff and take it to the princess.
To her? You veteran.
Focus.
Take that to the princess with my complications. That's right.
Oh, entrance!
Presents from Aladdin for the princess. Salami, bologna.
Oh.
Oh, boy, the princess. To the rescue. Henry, boys.
Alley up. I think you dropped something.
Oh, thank you, big, tall, and handsome.
Well, I'm not so tall, but... I better get rid of this sticker. She'll think I'm a little cut up or something, huh?
Curse it!
Fair one, will thou, that is, whilst you...
Yes, yes.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, I am embarrassed. I don't know what to say. I've never made love in Technicolor before. I don't know. Princess, wouldst it please thee? Or, wouldst it please thou? What are you, a thee or a thou? Fairest one, I was about to say is...
Yes, I'll marry you.
Oh, you will? Oh, she's gonna marry me. Oh, it's wonderful. I think she's making a big mistake, but I don't know. Oh, I go. Bring me friends to the wedding, but I shall return.
Oh, don't forget to come back.
Heidi-ho, Silver. Away.
Oh, dear, what was that? Who left that junk laying around here?
The lamb! I have a plan.
Oh, attendants, attend me.
No lamps for old.
Oh, see if you can help that poor man, then send him away.
No lamps for old. No lamps for old.
Oh.
It's mine.
The man who came back, that's me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ah, no one here. Now's my chance. The princess shall soon be mine.
Oh. You want something?
Go. I command you. Carry this castle off to a far and distant land.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy, huh? Well, you'll do as I say. I'll put you within an inch of your life.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
Then go.
What a letdown. Hey, where's the castle? Where's the princess? Where's me clothes? They're lost. It's a lawsuit. Oh.
Aladdin's a faker! Down with the ladder! It's black magic! Get rid of it!
Unreleased me.
Oh, Popeye, don't be a rat!
Guards, to destroy Aladdin!
Oh, yeah? Spinach to fix the cars. Oh, hello, you two. Take that.
Now for a vulture!
Oh, yeah? Spinach to cook the vulture's goose. Now.
Then the dragon!
Oh, Grandma, what big teeth you got. You're not so hot, you little out there. Where is that guy? Let me get me hands on him. Wait till I get up. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Hey, what is that fella? He was here just a minute ago. I saw him with my own eyes. Now, he went over here. Oh, hey, stick it in your mouth. He's like the brick wall here or something, huh? He must be a magician. Wow. The table's a 20. Oh, yeah? Take that. Oh, yeah? Hey, he must be an aspiration. Oh, yeah? You missed. Give me a mama. There we are.
So long, sport.
So long.
So long, toots.
Oh, goodbye! I said it!
Now, where was I? Oh, let me think a minute now. Oh, yes, I remember. Oh. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
Letter for you, Olive.
Oh, at last the picture's finished. Oh.
There you have it. That's our collection of just some of the greatest cartoons of the Golden Era. It's incredible to look back at these classic cartoons and realize that movies today are very similar to and inspired by those cartoons that came 50 or even 100 years before. Sure, today we have much better technology, we have computers and CGI and all this other stuff, but the creativity was always there. Most of the stories today are the same as the stories back then, and most of the characters are the same because the characters they created back then were timeless. I'm Charles Dewandeler, and if you'd like to check out some of my films or my books, please visit charlesdewandeler.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.